Hello, everyone. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 3. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So, y'all, it's some girl. She all high off a green light and she in the emergency room. Eyes looking just as off as all get out. And, like, the medical staff got her handcuffed to the bed so she won't hurt herself or others, and she like breaks free. She get to destroying the emergency room. She run outside. The police is there with tasers. Like, we done already billy clubbed you in the head, and you just got up like it wasn't nothing. So you know green light is some strong stuff. So she didn't picked up a doggone dumpster. She about ready to throw it at the police officer and just talk about something. I want to go home. And the police was like, I want to go home too. Like, I didn't think that I was going to be coming up upon something like this. So Black Lightning shows up and he's trying to, he didn't zap the dumpster out of the way and, trying to talk to her and calm her down. But like, she's so hyped up on green light, she not thinking right. Now, I would love if they could show like the person that is on green light, their point of view, like you can see how they're seeing things. That would be good in the episode, but don't let me stop trying to write people's episodes. So eventually he had to zap her and like knock her out right quick, so we can get her to a safe place, get kind of detox type of situation. Cause like I don't know if this is kind of like Issa, like once they take the green light, it messes up their cells in their body. I don't know, but my question is, after seeing what green light does to people, I don't know why people are out here still doing it. We didn't see Issa take green light and die and come back to life. So I don't know why you see that. I guess that's with any other drug. You see what crack cocaine can do to people, and yet still people go ahead and do it. You can see what meth does to people, and people will still be out here doing it. Like, I guess it's type. I don't know what it's like. You see what happens to people. What makes you think this is a good idea for you to start taking that? That's where my mind is going. So Tobias is trying to turn Khalil into the new side nine. And he be having these kind of mind manipulation tactics that he be going through, because he got Khalil hold a piece of paper as he's burning it. And as a normal person, once it gets close to my hand, I'm letting it go. But he keep on doing it over and over again, I guess, to Khalil can, I guess, what's it called? Shorthand say what he wants, about the days of the drop offs and the pickups of the money and the drugs and all that stuff. I like, surprise. I mean, we already know that you something special and you crazy, but you crazy, crazy. I guess you gotta break that mind down and build them up type of situation. I don't know if you did that to sign now, but I can see why she's the way she is. So the new principal, he already changed the things that Jefferson implemented at the school. We already got metal detectors. Now, when Jefferson was running school, there was no metal detectors. These kids respected him, like, with all their heart. Now, that's hard to, get the respect of your whole student body, children from past that have graduated, all that stuff. So now you're bringing in metal detectors and you're changing the way these kids act, and if you treat them like they thugs and criminals, eventually they're gonna start acting like that. So I don't know about this new principal. So Jennifer, she's going through a walk in the woods because that's all she could do. She's not going back to school yet until she can handle her powers. And then she's walking. She sees Maxine Charlotte turn to get loud, like walking by, like looked at her as she walked by. I know her name is not Maxine Charlotte turn to get loud, but forever and everything she does, Erica Alexander will be Maxine Charlotte turn to get loud. Her hair, I love that little braided faux mohawk going on situation. Yeah, and Jennifer turns like it's like, excuse me. Just like, oh, sorry, I was gonna meet up with you here, Jennifer. She's like, hold up, stop. How you know my name? They shake hands and they like teleport to like some diamond and crystal encrusted room, and Jennifer is freaking out like most people. Like, I shake your hand and we teleport to some room with all these big old crystals in it, and I don't know what to do. Her powers is like going off. Her eyes and turn red. She about to turn into that doggone it. light cocoon. It was beautiful, but it was scary for her. She's like, I just want to get up out of here. She go home like, okay, some dude, Maxine Shaw turned me at law, shook my hand in the park and took me out to some room. She talking about I'm supposed to help her with her powers. I wish y'all had told me something about this instead I wouldn't get freaked out. But Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, thought it would be good and like at an open area. Gamby knows her, don't know how, want to find out that, want to see more of her. Like, thought it would be good to help you with your powers. It's like, I do what you thought. You guys think I'm a freak. It's like, no, we just want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself or nobody else. But he's like, it's my fault, baby. If I could take it away, I could. She's still fighting her powers. And this, on the other hand, she out here loving her powers. She out here being Robin Hood every episode and scaring me at the same time. So Lynn is forced to work with Dr. Jace to help the people of the pod. Now, Dr. Jace, she a little bit. I don't know if she's crazy or she just thought what she was doing was a good idea. She did some unauthorized treatment on some people, and I forgot why. But they like 10 of them ended up losing their feet, and one of them died. So now she in jail for I guess the rest of her life. But like she's like the only other doctor, like scientist that they have that can help the children of the pod or the people of the pod. And like if you work with us, we can like arrange where you can see your sons. I know you ain't seen them in a while. Like, but you working with us, you gotta stay inside this perimeter. If you try to step out, you gonna get zapped. If you try to cut out your little device in your leg, you gonna get zapped and or killed. If you try to hurt me or somebody else, you going back and you will get hurt and or killed. Okay? So, like I said, Annisa, she back on her Robin Hood thing, and she goes to the pastor because a clinic in the neighborhood, I guess it's a free clinic, is about to be closed down. And she's like, why don't you just, use some of the money that I gave you? He said, that money has already been given to the lawyers for the children of the pies. Like, I have no more money. We need $300,000 more to, get this building together. But like, somebody's gonna start noticing, like, hey, this church been struggling for like the past 50 years. How is it all of a sudden we paying for lawyers, the building's getting fixed, the clinic is up and running after it was only given 2 weeks to stay afloat. So this is gonna put some danger on the church, excuse me, and Anissa. If she's gonna put everybody in jeopardy, herself and the church and the people of the church. So, yeah, Jaleel out here choking people out. He went to go collect on some money because some dude, he didn't bring the money on time because he was with his girlfriend. So Tobias had put him on, okay, you got to go over there to that dude and like let him know what's up. So he goes in trying to be like, what was his name? Lala from last season, coming here talking all that big mouth. And they're like, look at her. You was in a wheelchair not too long ago, and before that, you was wearing some Get It Girl shorts while you was playing when you was running track. Go on somewhere with that. And he like grabs dude by the choke and lifts him in the air. Now, dude is pushing 300 pounds, and Khalil maybe like 180. Puts by the neck and just lifted him up off the ground, and everybody's looking like, oh snap. So the dude that he was supposed to be getting the money from shows up and is like running on around the balcony. He's like, why are you running? I'm not running. Like, dude, you running. We see you running. So he like zaps him with one of his little zapping needles, and dude falls and like ends up dying. And I was like, see, it's no turning back now. Jennifer had already said she don't want to be with him. She don't want him. She don't want him no more. So I think let's go further turn him over to the bad side. He already in the bad side, or he's in bad side adjacent. But I think it's not gonna be too good for Khalil. So Jennifer goes back to see Maxine Shaw, attorney-at-law, because she want to help with her powers. And they end up in a salon, and she's talking about that place used to strip black women of their identities, straightening their hair, relaxing their hair, taking everything that what was them away, and who they are. Black stylists have been the foot soldiers for the fight for freedom, and they have influenced politicians, and like the black salon was what funded like the a lot of marches that they did. I was like, I didn't know that. But she was like, why we gotta be at the salon, like of all places? She was like, I just thought that'd be relaxing. I love going to the salon, you know. That's where women do their most gossip is the salon in their church. No shade. So the detective dude, which name escapes me right now, asks Lightning the question, one of three people who can cause a fire and destroy all evidence. Y'all know last week Tobias killed the police officer. Well, this week his car is completely destroyed with his body in it, and all evidence is just gone, is just destroyed, been burnt to a crisp, past a crisp, if you will. Now, there's only three people who can do these type of fires, and two of them are in jail. So Black Lightning goes to, see old dude and old dude after trying to like torch him. And like dude really and zapped him real quick and like, dude, I could kill you right now if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I could. Just let you know. So he's like, yeah, well, some dude with some gladiator stuff on it. He's like, okay, well, he did put two and two together. Him and the detective's like, oh, yeah, that's Khalil. Like, Khalil still has some good in him. He's like, I don't know. I mean, 12 students would be different, wouldn't you say? So he goes over to Khalil's mama's house and is like, I need you to set up a meeting between me and Khalil. And he talks to Khalil and, like, lets him know, like, I know you still a good kid. You just in a bad situation, and he was able to get one of Khalil's little needle things that he be shooting at. But like, does he have to like reload after so many times? Just asking. Next thing you know, we see Tobias, at his sister's grave, I guess, lighting candles, and they roll up on him, and I was like, this is not good. I just don't see y'all taking Tobias and Tobias going freely without anybody getting hurt. But to my surprise, they was able to handcuff Tobias and take him to jail without anybody getting hurt. And I was like, I did not see that happen. I just didn't see Tobias. Like, now, I don't think Tobias is going for good, by all means. I just didn't think they were going to take him to jail that quickly. So now we got Gabby helping Annisa with her Robin Hood escapade. She done went somewhere. She after getting shot at. Gabby there helping her. And I'm like, Uncle Gabby, you're not supposed to be helping her become Robin Hood. And lastly, we see Kara show up at Gabby's house all passed out. Like, I guess you would pass out after being harpooned and then leaping from a window. So, y'all, that was the judge. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And before that, I want to thank everybody who's, if you're here first, thank you and welcome. And feel free to subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back and subscribe. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.